Alright guys, so if you're a Nintendo fan and you easily get butthurt, you may want to leave this video because it's about to get a little bit heated in here. I've had it with Nintendo. I wanted to try to give it a chance and try to be nice, but no, not after this fucking Mario Kart bullshit. I've reached my limit and just fuck Nintendo, dude. Really, fuck them. I don't give a shit about Nintendo anymore. They can eat shit and die for all I care. The gimmicks, all the crap they've pulled, it's too much now. It's too much for me. I even did try to give the Switch a chance, even though the library was laughable. I mean, a console launched with only 2 games. When in the history of gaming has that ever happened? When a console only launches with 2 games. I mean, that is beyond stupid. That's beyond pathetic. And Mario Kart Deluxe was one of them. A sub game, not even a real game. They could have made a Mario Kart 9, but did they? Of course not. They want to make a dumb little Street Fighter sub-series game, you know what I mean? And I could even understand if the game was decent. Like if it had a whole lot of DLC, but it doesn't. It doesn't have shit. This game has barely anything. From what I understand, all it really has, like more so than anything, is just like a few more, what is it, like battle modes, for multiplayer. And I'll admit, like, I'm a fan of multiplayer. I think it's great when you can play with more than one person in a room together. I think that's amazing. And sadly, that's barely relevant anymore outside of Nintendo. But no, it's bullshit, man. I mean, that should have came with Mario Kart 8 to begin with. And I know that Mario Kart 8 did have a multiplayer, but it was very lacking. And it should have been part of the original. And this is just dumb gimmicks from Nintendo, feeding us this dumb bullshit. Buy another $60 game just so you can have a few little DLCs that aren't even that great. Only one is really worth having. It's just, I hate that shit. And I hated how they made a Mortal Kombat XL too. I thought that was such gimmicky bullshit. That they couldn't even have at least included one, DLC character in the original. They were all on the other one, or you had to buy them, which is so stupid. People who buy DLC are such tools, and they're the reason why the video gaming industry is dying. I mean, they're the reason for all this shit. And sorry, my camera's fucking up, but anyways, this shit sucks, dude. I mean, Nintendo has made it very clear that they don't give a crap about the consumer anymore, and they're willing to pull all the stops, all the gimmicks, all the bullshit. And if my memory serves, I just checked GameStop, and you can buy a Nintendo Switch with a VR. I'm pretty sure you can actually buy it with a VR now. And I actually foresaw that. In a video, I actually said it wouldn't surprise me if they had a dumb gimmick where you can buy a Nintendo Switch with a VR. And oh my god, they actually did it. You can buy the dumb VR goggles or whatever they call them. The Wii goggles, the woggles. You can wear your woggles and with your Wiimote while why I can't think of what else to say, but anyways, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is a pile of shit. And if you bought this game, if you spent money on this game, you are nothing more than a fanboy. And truly, I pity you, sir or madam. I mean, you guys, you should know better than this crap. And you should know by now the gimmicks that Nintendo's been pulling. And the fact that, these stupid consoles are what? They're like, how much money? Like 400 bucks, some bullshit. Or was it 300? Well, actually, you know what? I think you can buy one for 300, just like bare bones. So they did okay on the price. I mean, but really, even for something that's not 4K, that is still somewhat overpriced. But I'll admit, Nintendo, you know, you did okay with the price, but that's pretty much it. I didn't like the whole gimmick about how it's portable. You know, a portable system. People don't care about that unless you're some trendy idiot. People don't care about having a system that can become a handheld. People just want a console with good games. At the end of the day, that's all we care about. All the real gamers, okay? People who aren't fanboys. All we want is a system, a box, you know, doesn't have to be an Xbox, just a box that can play games, that can play good games. At the end of the day, we'd be happy with that. We don't need all the fancy bells and whistles. You know, we don't need, you know, these stupid little, like those tiny little controllers. When you make it portable, it's just, it looks so retarded. It's like you're just, I don't even want to compare it to that, but it looks like you're playing like with like I don't know, like a robot's nipples or something. It was like, oh yeah, playing with their nipples. It's disturbing as hell, but that's the symbology that came to me. I'm probably disturbed for thinking of that. But anyways, guys, Nintendo Switch. This will probably be Nintendo's last console. And I've said before, I think they probably knew that, and that's why they're pulling out all these dumb gimmicks. It's because they want to try to milk people for all they can before they go under. And you know, they may live on through handhelds. Like they might make a, you know, another handheld. I don't really know if they would though. Honestly, with this Nintendo Switch crap, I don't think they would make it. I think the 3DS will probably be their last handheld system as well. So if I had to guess, Nintendo is probably after the Switch. I doubt they'll even be a console developer anymore. They'll probably turn out like Sega and you know just stick with maybe amiibos and crap like that. It's my great dream, and I've said this many times. People who know me or my previous channels, it's my great dream that Sega will somehow rise from Nintendo's ashes and one day make consoles again, because I feel like that would be a grand poetic justice. Because I know Nintendo screwed Sega. I know there were dirty politics, and I know the Dreamcast didn't just die because it was unpopular. If you look at statistics, it did very, very well. And so I believe that there were marketing gimmicks that Nintendo pulled. Actually, it's facts. You can look it up. Nintendo actually did bully stores not to sell Sega products. They also bullied third-party developers not to work with Sega. So guys, I'm telling you right now, Nintendo is a very shady, shady company. They're nothing more than a shady mafia company like Disney. They think they can get away with anything just because they're all big and all powerful and, you know, oh, look at me. You know, I'm king of the world. I'm such a important, you know, I'm still relevant even though everyone who works in Nintendo is like an old geezer now who knows nothing about what kids want. But anyways, it should be funny to see what happens. But again, yeah, Nintendo Switch. This will without a doubt. I see it now. This will be Nintendo's last system. So enjoy it, guys. If you're a Nintendo fan, enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed Zelda, because that's probably going to be one of actually few good games for that console. That new Mario game, I'm not quite sure what to think about. That might be a good game. You know, you might get one more Smash Brothers, but that's all you guys are going to get from this dumb little fucking portable, weird-ass looking robot nipple device. So enjoy it, guys. I'm sure as hell not going to buy one, nor did I buy the Wii U. I did buy the Wii, I will admit, but, you know, haters are going to hate. I did enjoy the Wii, although I didn't care about the fancy, you know, nunchucks or any of that crap. But the original Wii did actually have a fairly decent library, and if I had to say, I think that was Nintendo's last good console. But still, the gimmicks were retarded, and you know, it was just the reason why it mainly did so well in sales was simply because, you know, people bought it for Wii Sports. Even people who weren't gamers, they just wanted something fun, I guess, for the family, or maybe you put in an old people's home. I don't really know, but the future of gaming, guys, it's not looking too bright. All I can say is I hope that in the future these companies will learn from Nintendo's mistakes and mistakes from other greedy companies as well. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This is Jared, and I'll see you next time. Peace.